the top stories. Plastic ban soon to be in effect. Antiguan makes history with involvement in U.S. Supreme Court case. And Gaza hospitals out of fuel. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Monday, November 13th, 2023. I'm your presenter, Shanique Harvey. Nationally, a ban on single-use plastic imports is imminent, according to officials from the Ministry of Environment and Sustainable Development. During In Focus on Wednesday, Honorable Dr. Joel Clark, Minister of Environment, stressed the need for environmental conservation practices.
To ensure that there is not this outcry like, oh my God, you have made the cost of living so extreme just to protect the environment. But rather, we understand that protecting the environment serves us as human beings occupying this piece of rock, St. Kitts and Nevis, with an increased cost, but it is not extreme, it's sustainability. At the cost of beach erosion, of flooding, and that's where we don't want to get. So mining has to be controlled, plastic use has to be controlled, abandoned lots have to be controlled, how we zone and use our countries, it has to be controlled.
While a definitive timeline was not given, she said that public awareness is important and that officials from the ministry would return to In Focus with more details. It is expected that the ban will come into effect in the first quarter of 2024 as submissions are now being made to Cabinet for approval. On Sunday, St. Kitts and Nevis welcomed the inaugural cruise call of Explorer 1 of the MSC Group, according to the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, to showcase the abundance of natural beauty that the destination has to offer. On the occasion of the first visit, Ellison Thompson, CEO of the SKTA, was quoted as saying, "We're thrilled to welcome Explorer 1 to St. Kitts today. St. Kitts is renowned for its unmatched natural beauty, and by opening our doors to a cruise ship such as Explorer 1, only emphasize the abundance of unique experiences the destination has to offer. We are excited to work with Explorer Journeys and explore opportunities that promote ecotourism, sustainable practices, and responsible tourism to showcase the natural beauty of St. Kitts to the world." End quote. Explorer 1 first set sail in August by the Geneva-based MSC Group. Explorer 1 measures 102 meters in length with 56 cabins that can house 113 guests, along with a crew of 70. It boasts a range of lounges, bars and restaurants with a library and wellness center. The SKTA says that St. Kitts is working, quote, towards a sustainable future and welcome a new era in tourism. The destination looks forward to aligning with like-minded partners to create cherished memories for visitors while contributing to the prosperity of its local economy. End quote. The Sadler's Secondary School came alive on Thursday as they sashed their representative for the upcoming Miss Teen St. Kitts and Nevis pageant, Miss Victoria Eloa, in a ceremony on the school's compound. Miss Eloa entered the ceremony to great fanfare as she introduced herself to her fellow schoolmates and spoke of what she will be bringing to the competition.
Prepare yourselves for a sweet taste of victory. Greetings, Sadler's Secondary. I am your Luna Wolf, 15-year-old Victoria Elwa, your representative in this year's Miss Teen St. Kitts and Nevis pageant. Come and witness glamour, innovation, and intelligence at its finest on December 19th, 8 p.m. sharp at Rana Park. Wolf Nation, it's a dawn of a new era, and it's time to take what's ours. So mark the date and don't be late for the throne is set for contestant number 8.
Sadler's Secondary School's Victoria Eloa will be going up against Sienna Johnson of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. Tawana Warner of Washington Archibald High, Avani Wyatt of the Immaculate Conception Catholic School, Destiny Huggins of the Charles E. Mills Secondary School, Shante Hendrickson of the Nevis Sixth Form College, Caitlin Wilson of Bastyr High, and Teonce Liebert of Virchals High. The Republic Bank Miss Teens St. Kitts and Nevis pageant will be held on 19th December at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium. We move now to news on the regional scene. An Antiguan has made history at the Supreme Court of the United States. William Smith III, a Cedar Valley native, has become the first Antiguan to participate in a case before the United States' highest court. Jamie J. Roche caught up with Smith for an ABS News exclusive.
William Smith III, or Trey as he's known locally, is making waves in the legal world. The 28-year-old Antiguan attorney is part of a monumental case before the Supreme Court of the United States.
It was really awesome. As a junior attorney, you know, a lot of times when you're developing arguments, you know, I'm like, you think to yourself, does this make sense? Is this persuasive? Is anyone gonna, you know, agree with this? Are they gonna think it's ridiculous? And so, I mean, it was incredibly validating to see the Supreme Court justices just, you know, wrangle with the ideas that we had presented to them.
Smith is part of a pro bono team from the Trotman Pepper law firm and Dominion Energy, representing James Rudisil, a decorated veteran fighting for what he says are his rightful educational benefits. Smith says his favorite part of the case was getting to know Mr. Rudisil, who he says is not only entitled to his benefits under law, but deserving of them. The Supreme Court justices appeared to favor Smith's team's arguments, with Chief Justice Roberts notably referring to the government's position as a raw deal for veterans.
When I heard Justice Roberts refer to it as a raw deal, I actually kind of chuckled out loud in the courtroom, you know, just to myself. And to me, that was it was a great moment in that you know, it was one of many where I realized, okay, like the justices, they understand our case. They at least understand the arguments that we're trying to make here.
Smith, who was called to the Virginia bar last year, says he learned a lot from the senior lawyers in the case and has a message for aspiring lawyers in Antigua and Barbuda.
My advice is be a sponge, learn, seek feedback, seek criticism, and just keep at it.
Smith's journey has been long and diverse, from swimming representative for Antigua in the Commonwealth Youth Games to law graduate from the prestigious Washington and Lee School of Law. As we wait for the Supreme Court's decision, one thing is clear: Trey Smith has made his mark on the legal landscape and made Antigua and Barbuda proud. From Cedar Valley to the U.S. Supreme Court, Smith has shown that with hard work and dedication, the sky's the limit. Jamie J. Roche, ABS News.
The lives of Guyanese people have experienced substantial improvements thanks to the enduring partnership between the United States Agency for International Development and the Caribbean community, which is aimed at advancing crucial areas. More from Carice Gonzalez.
Under the theme Neighbors, Partners, Friends Spotlight on Guyana, the USAID and CARICOM recently held a reception at the Marriott Hotel to honor their relationship. Nicole Therio, the recently appointed USA ambassador to Guyana, took advantage of the chance to focus on the areas receiving help to guarantee a secure and safe Guyana.
I am honored to be with you tonight and to highlight the invaluable work of the United States Agency for International Development in Guyana and its remarkable partnership with CARICOM to address the critical issues of citizen security, juvenile justice, climate resilience, food security, and agriculture. USAID's commitment to Guyana is a testament to the enduring bonds between our nations and the deep-rooted desire to strengthen the well-being of the people of this region. Through our collaborative efforts with CARICOM, we have embarked on several initiatives that touch upon the most pressing challenges facing our societies today.
CARICOM Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett emphasized that the region's alignment with the U.S. government has supported shared goals.
I express sincere appreciation to the government of the United States of America and to the USAID for the long-standing and much valued partnership with the Caribbean community. The CARICOM Secretariat has been actively engaging with USAID to promote strategic alignment in areas of common interest, such as you've heard, climate action, energy, food and nutrition security, economic recovery and growth, information and communication technology, and cybersecurity, youth, and health.
USAID's programs in Guyana are managed out of USAID's Eastern and Southern Caribbean Mission. In Guyana, USAID programs focus on health, economic growth, democracy, and governance. In addition, a project funded by the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative helps reduce youth violence by engaging at-risk youth in job and civic opportunities. For the HGP Nightly News, I am Chris Gonzalez.
Internationally, Israeli troops waged fierce battles against Hamas on Sunday near Gaza's biggest hospital, where thousands were trapped and a lack of fuel forced a nearby major medical center out of service. More in this France 24 report.
Operation where doctors stitch a patient's head with no other light than a smartphone's. These images illustrate the desperate situation of hospitals in the north of the Gaza Strip. No electricity, no water, they're out of medical supplies. Israel says it's targeting Hamas, which it accuses of setting up its operational headquarters in and under a Shifa hospital. It says it's trying to facilitate patients' evacuation south.
We are talking with hospital directors and offering assistance to transfer safely the patients and the wounded.
On Monday, more residents fled the area going south away from the bulk of the violence.
I work for the Office of the Ministry of Health at the hospital. Yesterday they bombed the hospital. I work there. That's why today I didn't go to work or fulfill my duties, and I fled.
Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the army delivered 300 liters of fuel to the Shifa hospital's generators for emergency operations, but that Hamas refused the transfer. The hospital's director told France 24 that collecting that fuel under fire would have been far too dangerous and useless.
We need 8,000 to 10,000 liters of fuel per day. 300 liters aren't enough for anything.
The health ministry of the Hamas-controlled territory says several people have died due to the lack of electricity, including premature babies. 20 of the enclave's 36 hospitals are no longer functioning.
Residents of a small Icelandic town close to a volcano that is expected to erupt were given just 5 minutes to return to their homes to collect valuables. There have been hundreds of small warning earthquakes, suggesting movement in the Earth's crust. More in this Euronews report.
The authorities in Iceland have declared a state of emergency after completing the evacuation of 3,700 residents from the town of Grindavik. It lies on the country's southwestern coast, and magma has been shifting under the Earth's crust, causing hundreds of smaller warning earthquakes. Iceland is used to volcanic activity. The most disruptive episode in recent times was the 2010 eruption of the Eyjafjallajökull volcano, which spewed huge clouds of ash, leading to widespread airspace closures over Europe.
When hurricane season strikes, businesses need a partner who's ready to go the extra mile. One who understands the challenges and has experience to mitigate the risks. Trust C&W Business, your safety net in the eye of the storm. Our comprehensive disaster recovery strategies empower businesses to protect critical assets, keep communication channels open, and help operations recover quickly, ensuring the safety and continuity of your business. With C&W Business, a safe business is an open business.
And now for the weather. Present weather is cloudy skies. Temperature is 29 degrees Celsius or 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are a moderate breeze of 16 miles per hour from the east-northeast. Seas are 1.5 to 2.1 meters or 5 to 7 feet. Small craft operators should exercise caution. Weather forecast in St. Kitts and Nevis for today and tonight will be partly cloudy with a 40% or moderate chance of showers. Sunset today will be at 5:36 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:14 a.m. We'll be right back after this.
When hurricane season strikes, businesses need a partner who's ready to go the extra mile. One who understands the challenges and has experience to mitigate the risks. Trust C&W Business, your safety net in the eye of the storm. Our comprehensive disaster recovery strategies empower businesses to protect critical assets, keep communication channels open, and help operations recover quickly, ensuring the safety and continuity of your business. With C&W Business, a safe business is an open business.
And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Join us this evening for these stories and more in detail. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your presenter, Shanique Harvey.